Ladies and gentlemen, muscle car fans, and lovers of pure American horsepower, welcome to the rebirth of a legend. This is not just a car, this is an emotion, a sound, a feeling that lives in the hearts of those who grew up hearing the roar of a small block Chevy echoing through quiet American streets. Today, we dive deep into something extraordinary at the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Classic. The name alone sends chills down the spine of performance purists. The Z28 has always been about precision, raw energy, and uncompromising performance. Now, Chevrolet has brought it back with a vengeance, a classic reborn with modern soul, merging old-school muscle with cutting-edge engineering and 21st century refinement. At its core, the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Classic is a love letter to American performance heritage. Built upon an updated version of Chevrolet's rear-wheel drive Alpha 3 platform, the Z28 Classic brings together the soul of the original 1969 Z28 and the technology of modern supercars. This isn't a retro car, it's a modern classic, engineered with both passion and precision. Under the hood lives the beating heart of this legend, a 6.6-liter naturally aspirated LT7 V8 engine, hand-assembled in Bowling Green, producing an astonishing 670 horsepower and 620 pounds-feet of torque. It's a mechanical symphony of raw power and refinement. The engine revs to 7,000 RPM, delivering that iconic small block soundtrack that defines the Camaro lineage. Power is channeled through either a 6-speed manual transmission, the purist's choice, or a 10-speed automatic tuned for performance responsiveness. Every shift, every throttle response, and every vibration from this engine reminds you of what true American muscle is all about. Chevy engineers work tirelessly to ensure that this car feels alive. From its high-flow intake manifold and titanium exhaust valves to its active dual-mode exhaust system, the Z28 Classic is a celebration of mechanical purity. It doesn't whisper, it roars. And yet, despite its brute force, its intelligent, adaptive traction control, torque vectoring, and drive mode calibration make it versatile enough to handle both open highways and track corners. The Z28 Classic's suspension system borrows from race car technology. It uses magnet or geological dampers that read the road 1,000 times per second, adapting instantly to conditions. The chassis is 20% stiffer than the 2025 ZL1, thanks to reinforced subframes and carbon fiber braces. Even the underbody aerodynamics have been redesigned. A flat floor, carbon front splitter, and rear diffuser work together to create real downforce at high speeds. The 2026 Camaro Z28 Classic is art on wheels, an aggressive fusion of retro styling and futuristic precision. One look and you know it's special. Chevrolet designers went back to the drawing board, studying the proportions of the original 1969 Z28, the long hood, short rear deck, and muscular haunches. They then reimagined them using modern materials and aerodynamics. The result is a silhouette that commands respect wherever it goes. Up front, the car wears a bold, open-mouth grille inspired by vintage racing Camaros, flanked by matrix-LED headlamps that resemble modern reinterpretations of the round sealed beams from the late 60s. The hood features a raised center bulge with dual air extractors, paying homage to the original Cal induction design while improving airflow and cooling efficiency. Every detail is functional, not ornamental. Even the chrome-accented vents serve aerodynamic purposes. The side profile is pure muscle, wide, low, and confident. The sculpted doors, muscular fenders, and crisp shoulder lines evoke power and motion even when the car is standing still. Sitting on 20-inch forged aluminum wheels wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, the Z28 Classic looks ready to pounce. Step inside the 2026 Camaro Z28 Classic, and you instantly feel the blend of heritage and high-tech mastery. The cockpit is designed to envelop the driver, with every control and display angled toward performance engagement. The craftsmanship is on another level. This isn't just an interior, it's a sanctuary of speed. Chevrolet has masterfully blended vintage gears with modern ergonomics. The dashboard design pays tribute to the 1969 Camaro's twin-pod layout, with circular digital gauge clusters that mimic analog dials but deliver razor-sharp real-time data. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, trimmed in Alcantara, with the iconic Z28 logo stitched in red at the 12 o'clock position. Behind it sits a fully digital 14-inch customizable driver display that shows performance data, G-forces, and lap timing, yet it can switch to a retro skin that mirrors the A60S style speedometer for nostalgia lovers. The seats are a masterpiece, lightweight Recaro performance buckets wrapped in leather and micro suede, with integrated cooling and heating. The red contrast stitching, embossed Z28 logos, and seat bolsters deliver both comfort and control. The cabin is trimmed in carbon fiber and brushed aluminum, But Chevrolet didn't forget its roots, as the rotary air vents, toggle switches, and manual gear lever design are all nods to the muscle car era. Tech-wise, the Z28 Classic is cutting-edge. The 12.5-inch touchscreen infotainment system runs on GM's latest Ultra-V software with full over-the-air updates, wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa integration. The sound system, co-developed with Bose, includes a 14-speaker 3D performance audio setup designed to keep engine sound and music in perfect balance. And yes, there's a performance sound enhancer mode, which lets you amplify the natural V8 roar through cabin speakers without any fake sound, just pure mechanical symphony. Every inch of the cabin has been sculpted to make the driver feel connected, powerful, and in command. The Camaro Z28 Classic interior is not just about driving, it's about experiencing a timeless relationship between man and machine. While the 2026 Camaro Z28 Classic is a beast on the track, it's surprisingly comfortable on the road. Chevrolet engineers wanted this car to be not only thrilling but livable. The magnetic ride control suspension system adapts seamlessly between driving modes Tour, Sport, and Track, giving the car dual personalities. In Tour mode, the dampers soften, steering lightens up, and the exhaust quiets, turning the Z28 Classic into a smooth, refined Grand Tourer capable of long highway drives without fatigue. The cabin insulation has been vastly improved compared to older Camaros. Acoustic glass, triple seal doors, and layered sound deadening materials make highway cruising peaceful, though, of course, the V8 hum is always present, like a heartbeat reminding you what's under the hood. The seats provide exceptional lumbar support, and the adjustable bolsters make even aggressive driving comfortable. Rear seats remain tight, as expected, but the front cabin space is generous, offering plenty of legroom and headroom. Dual-zone climate control, ambient LED lighting, and heated steering add a premium feel, while the optional panoramic sunroof adds openness. Despite being a performance car, the Z28 Classic doesn't compromise comfort, it redefines it. But what truly surprises most drivers is how the 2026 Camaro Z28 Classic manages to balance this dual personality so effortlessly. In everyday use, it can feel almost civilized, like a well-tailored Grand Tourer wrapped in muscle car skin. The suspension, for all its performance DNA, absorbs rough city streets, uneven highways, and long-distance travel with ease. Chevrolet has achieved something remarkable here, the kind of refinement that was once unimaginable for a Z28. Here's where the 2026 Camaro Z28 Classic truly separates itself from everything else. This isn't just a muscle car, it's a precision instrument of speed. That 6.6-liter LT7 V8 launches the Z28 Classic from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds. With a top speed exceeding 200 miles per hour. But it's not just the numbers, it's how it feels. Every throttle press delivers a rush of torque, the rear tires clawing at the pavement, the exhaust screaming through the revs like a mechanical symphony. The handling is otherworldly, with its adaptive suspension, near 50/50 weight distribution, and sticky Michelin tires. The Z28 Classic feels light and razor-sharp in corners. The steering is quick, precise, and full of feedback. Every movement feels organic, every response immediate. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes bring it to a stop with authority, and the launch control system ensures perfect takeoffs every time. On track, the Z28 Classic behaves like a predator, balanced, confident, and brutally fast. The stability control system is tuned for skilled drivers, allowing a bit of oversteer before stepping in. On the road, it's docile when you want it to be, but always ready to unleash its inner monster. Push it harder, and you realize the Z28 Classic is more than a muscle car, it's a track-sculpted, precision-engineered weapon. The throttle response is instantaneous, and every gear change feels like a punch of adrenaline. On a winding mountain road, it dances with elegance, the rear tires gripping like claws, the steering telegraphing every nuance of the pavement. It's the kind of car that rewards skill, a driver's machine through and through. The engine note climbs from a deep growl to a screaming crescendo near the red line, a sound so intoxicating it feels alive. Whether you're carving corners or cruising the interstate, the 2026 Z28 Classic reminds you what driving is meant to be, visceral, thrilling, and absolutely unforgettable. The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Classic is not just a car, it's a declaration, a reminder that in an age of electric silence, raw emotion still matters. It's a car built for those who believe driving is more than transportation, it's a form of art, a pulse, a lifestyle. Chevrolet has created a masterpiece that pays homage to the golden age of American muscle while pushing the limits of modern engineering. From its roaring V8 and timeless design to its luxurious comfort and cutting-edge performance systems, the Z28 Classic stands as one of the most complete performance cars of this generation. It's a machine that can make your heart race and your soul smile, a reminder of what true driving passion feels like. The 2026 Camaro Z28 Classic isn't here to compete, it's here to inspire. It's proof that legends never die, they evolve. And that's what makes the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Classic more than just a car, it's a living legacy. It bridges generations of enthusiasts, connecting the thunder of the past with the technology of tomorrow. In a time where electric motors dominate headlines, the Z28 Classic stands as a tribute to the soul of the internal combustion engine, a loud, unapologetic, and full of life. It's the last great roar before the silence, a collector's dream and a driver's delight. Every glance, every sound, every moment behind the wheel feels like an event, something personal, powerful, and pure. The Camaro Z28 Classic doesn't ask for attention, it commands it. It doesn't just drive, it performs. It sings. It stirs emotion like few machines can. This is Chevrolet reminding the world that true legends never fade. They evolve, they adapt, and they inspire the next generation to keep the flame alive. The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 Classic, born from history, built for passion, and destined for greatness. If you enjoyed this in-depth review of the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more detailed reviews of the latest trucks and SUVs. Your support keeps us bringing you the most advanced automotive content.